this sturdy metal shelf from Amazon. Let's kind of put it together. I'm using the shelf as my charging station for my various batteries for lawnmower and vacuum and things like that. So as you can see, I've fit plenty of things in there, 2 vacuums, multiple batteries, as well as still have space left for more things to be added. You can also put decorations on there, paintings, photographs, pots, things like that, to use it in a indoor living space. This is more for my storage space, but it is still nice enough to work in any space you want. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. It took me about 5 minutes to put it together. Really nice, sturdy product. These 4 poles have this screw end in the bottom. This means that this is where the feet will go, which allow you to level the shelf on the floor. So let's grab the feet and then put them together. Once you have these installed, this will be a base on the bottom on both sides. So you want to figure out where your lowest shelf will go, and put the spacers in. So let's use the spacers. The spacers are these things that essentially snap into place around it, and it will hold the shelves up. So these are the spacers. What happens is this kind of goes on both sides, and it allows the shelf to be held in place. So what we're going to do is this double notch will be so I don't necessarily need to mark, because for me, I'm going to use this double notch as the lowest shelf, or you can use this very low setting. So actually, let's use this lowest setting as your first shelf. If you look closely at the spacers, it tells you what's top. So you're going to make sure that you point them in the right direction. So I'm going to put it such that the top is pointing up, and then same thing on the other side. And once they're in, you can slide it down and it'll snap or click in place where it's supposed to go. So this lowest notch is where my first one will go, and I'm going to do the same thing on all 4 of them. So you're going to put the top to the top, put the other one in on the corresponding on the other side, and then you're going to slide it down and it snaps in place. Once you have that done, you're actually going to slide it into the lowest shelf. So all of these shelves are identical, so it doesn't matter which one goes to the top. You just want to make sure that the ledge is on the top. So what you're going to do now is slide these in, all 4 of them, on 4 sides, so you can hold it upside down and once you have all 4 slid in, you can gently just push this plastic part into the holder here. You want to just gently push it in, and now your bottom shelf is in place. We're going to put more spacers in for the second shelf, and depending on how many shelves you want, if you just want 3, you can do 3. If you want 4, you can do 4. You don't have to do all of them, but I'm going to do all 4 shelves. Same thing, you're going to pick the height you want your shelves at, and you want to make sure they're even on all 4 sides. So as you look here you can use a pen to mark, or you can use the different count the markings to make sure you're at the same spot everywhere. So up here there's a double marking here, the first double marking from the top, and I'm going to use that. You want to insert right on top, and then you slide it down to snap it in place there. And then you're going to gently squeeze it on the plastic spacers. And you can use a rubber mallet or a fist to kind of just push it onto the spacer on all 4 sides. And on the other side here, you have a screw in, so you can actually go ahead and just screw the poles in. You're going to repeat the same action as far as the spacers again for the third shelf as well as the fourth shelf. It also comes with a liner for all of these shelves, so you can actually put the shelf liners on once you're ready to use the shelf. The whole thing is done. You can kind of push each shelf down, make sure it's snugly in place. They also give you these hooks that you can use to hang things. So you can hang, you know, smaller things, bigger things, whatever you need to, at various heights. It's a pretty modern appearing nice shelf. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it up with my chargers and stuff like that. So if you can see in the back, I have just stuff sitting on my ledge that I'm gonna set it up on the shelf itself.